back to another episode of the Datsun Factory. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing amazing. Tonight we're gonna keep going on what we started yesterday, which is the intercooler piping. We did receive a few things, main part being the 90 degrees elbow that will allow us to complete this job this week. So let's go. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had an amazing day. On my side, it was pretty productive today, and I hope it's gonna keep going tonight. So basically, we started working on the car last night on this side. We ended up having a piece of metal that we cut, but seems to be wrong here. Like, my cut should have been basically there, giving me a 28 mil at the top, and now we're at like 34 mil. So there's that. So this is wrong, and I need to trim that. However, I want to take a measurement on the amount I have left here to see if I can give myself a chance to make it work with a new cut. I think I figured out what we were doing wrong on the math that we were doing, because basically we had a cheat sheet from a user in here. We've been trying multiple times. The first cut, perfect, spot on what we needed. How come? No clue. This time it feels like we are actually never getting the good result. Every time after that it didn't work, so I'm guessing the first shot was a lucky one, and then we have basically the problematic right now of getting some precise pie cut. From what I'm seeing here, it's making me feel like the angle should have been a bit wider, more intense, and basically I think I figured out why it's not working. But yeah, I don't have like really spare parts or anything to test it, so I will need to cut in that, and I'm feeling like we're gonna get a bit short on the amount of material, so we're gonna try to measure that. If I can find a little measuring tape, close, should have one around here. There you go. Dual side. There you go. So I'm just gonna take the time to measure from the intercooler piping here. So this side here, I know I'm gonna have a elbow, so I know I have to go at around here. So let's say I need a minimum of about 10 inches of pipe. Plus, if I'm going there, let's say about 12 inches. So 22 inches total will be the amount I need, and we have now our 90 degrees bend. I have the right to do one more cut in that thing with the measurement I have. I'm tempted to try a new pie cut based on my new theory here to fill the gap over there. So let me explain to you what is the theory I think I figured out that that will make it happen and work. Wait a sec. Front cam. So we did that a while ago, where I was trying to explain how the tan was working with basically the measurement we were getting and everything, and how come it was actually giving us the good angle. But somehow every time we were doing that, we were going on and doing the mathematics behind, and the angle we're getting is never giving us the proper angle here. I think I got what we were missing there. To make the angle here, we were going with this formula around here. So we were getting two measurements, the longest part of the gap and the smallest distance in the gap. And this is giving us basically this formula here, where the tangent of delta H is gonna give us the angle. And so we were going from there. But to make that happen and have a proper angle, we were basically going on and using the delta H divided by 100. The 100 being 100 millimeter piece of tube, and this was giving us the angles basically. Now what I think we should have done is it's to do delta H divided by the longest distance of the pipe, because basically you're trying to get, for example, here 64 mil of pipe cut into angles that will fit a gap at the top that is 28 mil of pipe. So I think this is where we are going to get basically the angle from the top here to that and the top here to that. It's gonna give us the angle. Maybe that's a wide thing to assume, and like maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's hard to follow also, but basically I did the math to validate that theory, and basically when looking here, you see where my marker is, the mark is set there. That means I should have had more angle to cut on both sides, so that this here will be the distance between here and the mark basically. And so that being said, the total angle it gave me was 19.9 degrees. So here we did two cut at pretty much 10 degrees. So that means 20 degree of pie cut. Fitting that in there, we see that we don't have enough cut. So the cut angle was wrong. That being said, doing the math with what I just tried to explain, it will give us basically 15 degree angle, which is technically 1 degree too far, like 1.5 degrees actually too far from the theoretical limit. But we could try it, cut it, and do one pie cut going in there, and I think it's gonna work. I think, because looking at it, having 15 degrees, that will make a total of 30 degrees of angle shifting in there. And that's exactly what I said. I thought we had a 30 degree angle just by looking at it. So we'll see. I will give it another try right there to make sure we get a chance to see if it's working or not. So yeah, let's do that, because honestly, if that works, that thing, we will keep it for the exhaust system. We might use that eventually, but that will just mean we don't have to bother with that one, and we will pretty much easily get to a point where like we don't have a lot of trimming to do, because that thing, just to trim it and make it flat on both sides, it's gonna take forever, honestly. Like, I mean, let me check the amount of material I need to remove there. Let's try not to throw my keyboard. If I'm going with a 28, pretty much there, and total is so I'm at 36, so I have 8 mil, so 4 mil on both sides to remove, and 4 mil, to be fair, will take quite a while. Will be doable, but not ideal, I will say. It will be hard to keep a good fitment in there. So we're gonna give it a try with the new mat there, and we'll see what it's giving us. So after doing the mat, I basically ended up with, what was it? Wait, I'm gonna take a look. I think it was a 30 degrees angle total, giving me 15.4, like, yeah, 30.8, something like that. I'm gonna redo the math just to make sure, just like, you know, it's worth 10 minus 1 of, what was it yesterday? 36 divided by 64. Calculate. Yeah, it's giving me 29.35 degrees of angle, which seems to make more sense. And so based on that, if I'm going with the calculator, 36 divided by 2, 14.68. Yep, so that will be it. Yeah, 36. Oh yeah, so it's not 15. Yeah, we're close to the maximum, honestly. 14 is technically the maximum. So 14.68 will be our actual angle measurement there, and that makes so much more sense. So we're gonna try that. Let's send it. What's up, Mr. Pan? How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing amazing. How was the day? All right, so we're gonna sacrifice a little bit of material to test our new theory because we should be good. So I said just past that. There we go. Guess I could. There we go. Yep, that seems like a good angle. Is it going to be too much material removed with that? We shall see. So I'm gonna do a small cut there to make sure we don't have too much material there, and then we're gonna go ahead. All right. So basically, if you're just joining, what I was talking about is like I'm trying a new technique to find out what I'm doing wrong with my pie cuts, because it's a bit boring to take a measurement, well, two measurements, do the math behind, and not ending up every single time on the good thing. Like every single time is wrong, so there's definitely something I'm doing wrong. I've been thinking about it last night, and I think I got an idea of what is wrong, so we're gonna test that right away. So let's do this. That should be good. Loud noise. All right, so I won't touch anything there. Need to mark my thing. So we just cut a piece of metal there, and now it's time to that seems, yep, that seems pretty much on top. So we're marking our top section there. Just so if I'm bringing that flat, like that, that seems pretty flat there. More like that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Now I should be able to take my smaller measurement there, which was 28. So 28, it should be right there. Yep. And now flipping that upside down, like so. Now I should be able to get 64. So 64 mil right there. And let's see if that's working. I just solved basically the biggest problem I had so far on that build. There you go. And now that being said, not the biggest problem, but like just in fabrication, terms, it was quite annoying. Now that being said, let's make sure we still have 22 inches. I think I put the measuring tape back in. No, I didn't. So I'm a dumbass. It's there. Let's just make sure we still have 22 inches of working material. Yes, we do. We have about 1.5 inches of spare, which is not a lot. So hopefully everything will go really well for the rest of the build. So we need to go like this. It's already looking so much better. So now I just need to make sure this is looking vertical. That looks like it. Too much in the inside, maybe? Question mark. Maybe not. Now it seems I have maybe too much material at the bottom, so the mat wouldn't be good yet. Hard to tell. Like right now, I will just send it right there, and it seems like I'm gonna be close to that mark there. So we're gonna test it. If it works, that's fantastic. If it doesn't, well, sucks to be me. All right. Loud noise. Loud noise. Focus voice. All right, we're gonna clean it before saying, hey, it worked, but this time I'm on my mark there and I'm on my mark at the back. It's looking way more promising than what we had yesterday. I'm telling you that. Oh my God, that feels like it might be the one. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong in the mathematic, which I love, because I hate doing the same mistake over and over and over again. I'm gonna keep them actually, just because we're going on the belt under. Dual side. Loud noise. All right, it's already the time to see if we were right, if the thing I said was not some bullshit. I always imagine those moments like being one of them where basically someone's gonna catch that video in 10 years on YouTube, take a look at it, like probably won't happen, but like I just imagine someone in 10 years watching that being like, oh my god, that guy's so dumb, how come he didn't know that? And I'm just like, learning, experience, part of the game. So we just redid a new pie cut, and let's see if that one's fitting. Marks are actually really good. Let me check just for fun. The measurement already there. Here, maybe a little bit small on the smallest side. We are a little bit under 28. And let me guess, a little too big on the top side. No, perfect 64, but we are just 2 millimeters away at the bottom. So I feel like it might be something I will be able to compensate for. That's what he said, I guess. There we go. Now look at this. That should be able to get, come on. Oh my god, I let it go too far down. There you go. Oi, you had no right to do that, sir. Hahaha, way better. Way better. Still need to work it out though, cause that's too far. Gonna need to put back my intercooler in place, I guess. So that. Let me just reconnect all these things just to make sure it's not moving too far away, going everywhere for no reason. Come on. There we go. There you go. Let's just start the screws. There we go. Solidly mounted. Now, what does it say? Can I touch it? Too hot. Wait, how come my measurement there doesn't seem to be good anymore? I think that needs to go down. Or maybe it's just that. Let me try something. I think I know why. I bolted that part here. There we go. All right, something seems a little bit wrong, but we're gonna figure it out. Doesn't seem too bad. I think the radius is off a little bit. What we're gonna do right now is probably push that out. Wow! What's up, Only Cow? How you doing, sir? Good evening. Thank you for tuning in and me struggling all over again. So that time it seems like my cuts are way closer to what I was expecting from it, but it's still not perfect. So we're just gonna go like this. I've seen that I could be removing that by just a touch if it wants to come out. So I can already tell you that the grip on that lip we did yesterday is pretty good. Still at work? Damn, not again on the pilot. What kind of work are you doing on that if it is? That's kind of intense. Said the guy who has been on the same car for the last freaking year. Who am I to judge? Right? There's definitely something doable there. I feel like it will just be quite hard to put in place. Here the clamp could go. Once they are my later shift, I'm here till 7 doing safety inspection. Oh, okay. The more you know, I didn't know that. Is that a common thing in garage to have like some sort of safety inspection day? Never heard of that. Also, I'm not a mechanic working in a garage, so I guess that might be normal. All right, we're gonna try to play with the numbers here. A touch, just a touch. I'm gonna have to open up maybe one side a little bit more even than what we have, but there, and that. I see a strong chance of successfully closing all that. That's what I'm gonna say. That. And from there, just go ahead and turn that into that. Spacing and everything seems pretty good so far. Ah, okay. Okay, those kind of safety inspection, okay, fair. I was thinking about a safety inspection of equipment and stuff, and I was like, damn, if that's every week, that's quite insane. But at the same time, if it's after like a 9 to, well, mechanic could never work from 9, but like a 8 to 5 shift, it's not too bad. It's 2 hours of going around, making sure every lift, everything are okay. And I was like, damn. There we go. Let's see what we can do with that. Can I? All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted to YOLO that. And what I mean by that, yeah, I think in QC it's government ran, isn't it, safeties? It is, and it is only if you go over 1 year of not paying your license plate for a car, and if the car is imported. Like, we don't have a yearly inspection or anything. Like, we have nothing like New Brunswick, where when the car is 3 years old, 5 years old, it has to go every year to an inspection. Here it's really only if you go past the inspection, and yes, it is some, well, it is some affiliated garage to the main organization running the driver license and stuff like that. So it's not even exactly the government itself, more than an affiliated garage. Okay, yeah. Here, selling a car, if the car is more than 20, is it 20 years old? Yeah, 20 years old or 25 years old, you have to have a paper saying the value of the car, so an inspection for the value of the car. You can make it really low, and so you avoid paying too much tax. But like, there's that, and other than that, basically, it is. Yeah, when selling a car, we don't need really any sort of inspection or anything. So I just removed that. Just want to see that really well there. How is this going to look? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to try to, like I said, YOLO that and just send it, like tack weld it and then put it back in place. Because with the silicone elbow, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to get to a decent position no matter what. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but in New Brunswick, they are quite intense. It is like I said, I think every once the car is 3 years old or something like that, you have to get an inspection every year. That, 'cause I could be going on with that. Here, opening that up a touch more, and then grabbing that here. I could go right there. Boop. That being flat doesn't change anything, right? Nope. So basically what I could do right now is tack weld these two together, because that won't change anything. Yep, let's do that. So we will have that, and we just have to manage a way to position that. Let's go, because I think the way to install that pipe is gonna be to get that elbow from the turbo in there with the metal pipe, and then from here we're gonna push it through here and put the silicone elbow at the end. Even there, though, I don't know how we're gonna manage that. Well, are both elbow already in place, and then one side, second side? I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one to mount and dismount, I think, but I can definitely try to tack weld that together. It's also helpful here when you can do your own safety. Not that I will ever abuse the system, that will be wrong. Nah, I will never either tell myself that my car is definitely able to run. Yes, that roll cage factory. Those structural bar we welded, I mean, that were there from factory on the Datsun. Yeah, factory. Yeah. That nitrous bottle, I swear, Mr. the Officer, I swear it was there when I bought it, and it's from factory. I swear. Don't give me the power to do my own inspection. Honestly, you don't want that to happen. All right, let's try to remove that. Technically, we have cut absolutely everything we need on that side. We're gonna take the TIG welder out and just tack weld it with the TIG welder. Why? Because it is already accessible out on the bench, and I prefer to do a tack weld with the exact material I'm gonna be welding than doing it with a MIG welder, because these pipes are going to be a little bit more visible, so I want them to be looking quite good. I've been looking because I had a doubt. I think I'm still running the welder a bit too high on power, so we're gonna try a different setting also for those, trying to bring the heat down, even if it's gonna take maybe longer to melt. I think it's gonna preserve a little bit more the material, the properties of the material, and help us in the future. So we're gonna try that. So here I'm gonna go and just try to tack weld that together. So I'm just gonna do, well, I'm not doing bad there. So what I want here is pretty much holding that like this. That will be not bad. If I make it happen on the desk. I think I'm gonna need my trusty tape. I'm gonna bring the camera right away, because that's where we're gonna be working for a few minutes. So we have this, that. I want to check if I have also anything happening on the bottle. I took a picture of the manometer. Oh yeah, the bottle is good. Went all the way back up. I have a really low leak in my system, but not the bottle itself, so it's good because I'm closing it every single time. So there you go. Welcome everybody joining, by the way. Hope you're doing great tonight. On our side, we are doing not too bad. It's really hot in the garage tonight, so I need to go slow and easy. Grease monkey, damn, that's rude. Well, I guess I'm gonna end up quite greasy tonight, guys. It's hot. How you doing, Mr. Siphon? I wanted to grab my tape, trusty little tape, just to secure the pipe together. We're gonna try to just tack weld that so we have something decent to work on. So that way, or just doing that actually. Well, but yeah, let's still secure it. That's using my burn to 100% there. Instead of brain farting. I'm gonna try to make sure we have the less amount of gap possible. Actually, let me do that. Let me do this. I'm gonna be sitting that on top. And I can't wait for Friday night. It's gonna be so good to play some Tarky with the friendy. It's gonna be good. I started to look at installing bitbot in the garage also, so that when people are resubbing and stuff like that, gifting sub and everything, they're gonna be able to get their usage for the Friday night. So I'm gonna go back in time for the last week or two when I'm gonna be installing it, just so I can like track back those sub and gifted sub. But yeah, anyone doing gifted or resubbing and sharing it in the garage, they're gonna receive their usage for the Friday night, so that way they won't have to wait there or hope that the timing is good. That should be pretty fun. Let's do this, that. So this is not bad at all. We're gonna try to tack weld that right there. That one, I think I will be better doing that on it. Just think it's gonna be also more fair to everyone if I'm doing that with bitbot. So yeah, just didn't have time to finish that today. Was looking at it, and it won't be straightforward like anything pretty much when you're setting a stream. Oh, Mr. Pound, are you still around? Isn't that you telling that told us, me and NPV at some point, that you were looking forward to maybe starting a stream about dog shelters and rescue and stuff like that? I do remember something like that. If so, man, how's the project going? Still in the plan? I would love to see that happen. There you go. All right, time to break the stream because we're gonna be welding. You know the drill with the TIG welder. Let me put my hoodie, even if it's hot, because welding is not good for the skin. What did you catch right now, Siphon? Hog's not here yet. So I don't know what you tried to catch, but hey, we have a piece of filler rod there. We're gonna use it. If I stream my work, will be banned in a minute. Yeah, because of probably all the bullshit getting said there, right? Oh no! Can I use your brand new TIG welder, Siphon, please? Oh, I need to plug it, the mess. Do you allow me to use your TIG welder on stream? I guess so, thank you. There you go. I will try to take care of it and not use it to a bad purpose. All right, let's reduce the intensity. So I've read, and I highly doubt it, but I should be able to do that type of metal at 25 amp. Now I have a big doubt, but I will try it. I want to see what it's gonna give me at 25 amp. I feel like it's not gonna melt enough, and I'm gonna be pushing a lot of heat without being actually burning, going through the material, but I might be wrong. Wait for you to weld to the table. Come on, I'm just gonna be welding on top here. We're just doing a tack weld right now, so it should be pretty straightforward. So that, and let's try it. Well. Guess who was wrong? Penetration seems good, even at 25 amp. I'm gonna go with another one. All right, I'm gonna have to take care because this material tries to melt quite quickly. I'm gonna try to already fill that hole. And there was a fail attempt. There you go. That was a successful attempt. But yeah, it's melting good. Again, that's a new material, like I've never used that specific stainless steel. So yeah, bear with me that it might not be perfect. Now I have quite a gap there that I will love to try to fix. I don't know if I can try that by just mashing the shit out of it. It's trying to work. Let me find out. I can technically displace that a little bit, like so. Yep, I just need to find out if I can crush that together. If it works, we're gonna be gravy. I didn't break the cam, no, cam's good so far, let's go. Love to see that. Let me try to find my C-clamp, and we're gonna try to clamp that in place. They are over there. I'm just gonna try to clamp the pipe together slightly so that we get a smoother surface. Nope, didn't work as planned. Just need that to crush on top here. Why is that not working? Let me try something. I regret going with bare hands. So far so good, didn't burn myself yet. Hey, we're good. All right, let me try to do that and maybe push. Well, pull the pipe with a piece of tape in the middle there. If I'm going like this, like that, and actually pulling on this. Still have a big doubt. That's actually not too bad. It did close. It definitely did close the gap a little bit. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna try to tack weld it on this side and then move to the other side. Let's go. Let's go. That might be a W. So 25 amps so far seems to be working great. And making a bit less sugary coating inside, which is a big W too. Let's go with our really small leftovers of a filler rod. There you go. Well, that did work. And that did work. Let's go. And yes, I think the finish is gonna look a bit more colorful like it's supposed to be. Let's go! GG! So we have our first piece of pipe. There. So this is gonna be weldable for sure, for good tack there, so we can start working again on the car itself. Whew, it's hot in here. I'm not gonna turn off the gas because I know we're gonna be welding some more and not too long. So from there, we need to decide how we're gonna make that happen in there. Like I said, I'm kind of tempted, since we have a bit of play with the silicone hose, to YOLO it, but that's probably not the good way to do it. No shit welding in those temps, man. It is crazy. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing fantastic. Look what we're done. Look how beautiful that bead is. We did that yesterday, like last night, and I have a tool now to do those kind of and I have a bead roller. He's in the home, no camera work. No, yeah, probably, I guess, right? So yeah, we did that. So we're doing the intercooler, so we have a good sealing with the actual intercooler piping so far. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's looking pretty dope. It's pretty much going right into there. So all I need to do now is put the silicone band. But yep, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead, because basically both sides are flat, so there's no angle I can switch. There's no way I can shift it. The only way I can shift it is turning that piece. So because it's like only 3 pieces, so yeah, I think we're good. Throws a Pokeball at crowbar. Let's go. Capture that motherfucker. All right. Let me remove even that piece here on the turbo, and we're gonna get the work done. Outside of here, up, let me grab, I bring that at the other side there. There we go. And that one I can remove a touch more, like so. The crowbar breaks the Pokeball. Home run done with the crowbar. There we go. There we go. So much dirt in there. So I'm saying I'm gonna have to reopen the side here, but I'm not sure. Might be good. So we're gonna remove that. Front cam. There you go. So let's remove that. I'm gonna remove this here. So yeah, basically just like I figured out now, there's no way I can fuck it up. Since this is a flat cut, the other side was a flat cut, they can spin on themselves on our angle there. So we should be able to just tack weld everything and test it. And as long as we were close enough to our measurement, the silicone band is going to basically compensate for the rest of it. So it should be pretty straightforward. So we will just tack, test, remove, tack again. Jeff, Josh told me you try some PVE with him, and he told me he was not better in PVE than in normal Tarkov. And I laughed when he told me that. All right, let's stack this shit. Dual side. Dual side. There you go. What we're gonna do now, I put my gloves because I knew I will have to take that again. I'm gonna go grab a new filler rod. We're gonna have to start one anyway. Oh, we have already one started there. It's also a small piece, but it should work. So yeah, less amp seems to work so far. And I think I could be running even less. Like I could go at 20 because it's melting faster than I expected it to melt. But there we go. So basically, because if I'm rotating that, it's not changing the angle at all because it's a flat one on a side there. That's why we're gonna be able to tack weld it without having it holding in the car. If I had done multiple pie cut, that will be another story. But right now, that's gonna work just great. Also, Jeff, any news from the job where you were talking about lately? Is it still something in the news? Dans l'actualité, Jeff. Because yes, he was doing great, but I know also he was looking at some other job, applied in multiple places and got called back by multiple of them. Because you know, when you're an awesome man, of course you're getting called back. Or just a lucky bastard, who knows? It's to you to figure that out. Clearance mark right there. It's safe to handle. Yeah, pretty much. Let's try to figure out the best position there. Maybe there is actually a way it's gonna fit the touch better just because of the way it has been cut or something like that. I will see. Here we are not doing bad. Have to hit the psych, go work in the AM. I'll catch you tomorrow. Let's go. Have a good night, Siphon. Thank you for coming by. I know it's late where you live, and so I appreciate it even more. Have a good evening, sir. There you go. I think that here will make a pretty decent pipe. So we're gonna tack weld this in place. I'm gonna throw 2 right here, then 2 at the front, and we should be good to call it a good tack. All right, back with a hoodie in that hot weather. And we're gonna try even less heat. Gonna go down to 20 amp. Helmet and ready to weld. Tungsten is in great shape. I'm betting you Jeff went on a PV raid and muted the stream. Yeah, boy, that's the kind of welding I want to see. Gonna throw one already at the front, just to really lock it in place. Let's go. And now let's tack that side here. I'm shaking. There you go. It tacked, but damn, I was shaking there for no reason. And now one more on this side there. There you go. That tack wasn't the best, but wasn't the worst. And the paper's trying to burn. The tape is burning hard. All right, let's go. Well, 1920 seems even better. I don't understand how I was welding then at such a high temp. Front cam. And at lower amp, the butt is still working. So it's really when it's spiking high on amps that the TIG welder is asking too much from the system. Yo, that's it. Well, that's an improvement. Let's go. We're gonna be technically able to weld the entire thing there without having butt issue. I'm taking that as a win. There we go. There we go. Boop. Piece of intercooler piping. That will be the only metal part of the hot side of the intercooler. That's crazy, honestly. That's really crazy. It's small. Did I just drop my machine there? Gonna leave it to cool down a touch. Definitely fully weldable, that one. And yep, seems to make way less sugar than it was doing. Just because of the heat like that. So yeah, my full exhaust system itself has been a little bit too high on amp. So that's gonna be something we'll see if it's causing us issue or not later on. But hey, we keep learning. So far, I'm really happy with how the system's looking, so not too bad. All right, let me switch the cam in another place. Well, back to the other place there, where you should be able to follow me reinstalling that. Dual side. So that being done, let's try it. So the longest one was here. That's where the turbo's going. I haven't checked which elbow was going where. That one was the one out of here of the turbo, yep. The red one. So the color will help actually. Is it too hot? I feel like it shouldn't be too hot, but that's kind of hot. Don't want to be melting that. Come on, cool down. Front cam. Front cam. There we go. Currently researching myself how to machine a rear drum. Been a few years. What do you mean machining? How to machine a rear drum? You want to do drums? Or I'm not sure I get what you mean by that, because the only thing I have when you say drum is the drum brakes, but you don't have that on your Miata for sure. Oh, on the Micra, that's what you're looking for. You want to do a better braking system, right? I could ask my friend with the Mazda 2. He found a company doing brake pads for drum brakes that were really better quality, and so they are like braking quite hard. They are kind of some racing compound for drum brakes. So yeah, if it's for the Micra, there could be something interesting. Just trying to cool it. Right now I look dumb, but should work. I can hold it there. I can hold it there. It worked. No places are too hot for bare hands, so it means it should be good. So yeah, I don't know which car. It's really for the Micra, I guess. So if so, it should be doable. It's for a used car. Ah, they warp, so we have to. Oh yeah, let it cut and face back straight. Ah. There we go. I'm gonna go too far and pull on it, I guess. After, or no, I'm gonna go less far. And then push it in there based on how much I need that to happen. So if I'm going in full logical thing, dual side. What's up, Hawk? So here we are almost there. I'm gonna start the one also on the intercooler. Yeah, let's go. How you doing, beautiful? Hope your day was fantastic. All right. So here I'm gonna start it and we're gonna see what we can do with that. I wonder if I shouldn't be putting a bit of lube just to help playing with it. Let's not say that again. How was your day? Hey, know what, Hawk? Guess who didn't have the time to grab his new task today? Me. So if we're playing later on tonight, you're gonna have to wait for my dumb ass to go grab his new quest. Ever. Yep. Didn't have much time. I was super productive today, so there's that. Hey, with lube, it's working great. Remember that, child. You heard that first on VMTO channel. There you go. But yeah, my day was super productive, so I won't complain. All right, can we push that? Oh, I think it's gonna work. Please. Yes. That's what we want to see. And now can I push that into the intercooler? If so, we are gravy. Didn't put any over there, so that's not helping me. That's for sure. I'd have to release the intercooler itself. Or just do that. Yeah, now that I have a bit of lube, it's helping. Just gonna put some on the other end here for the intercooler side, just so it helps. I'm just putting some classic multi-purpose lubricant, just so the silicone is not as greasy. Like so. Now, if I can manage to push that underneath here. There we go. Oh, it's almost there. Yeah! we are connected for the first time. Progression! Oh, he's still there. Was to say, Hawk, you missed Siphon by not a lot. But there is the man. So there's that. Hey, I think we're doing great. We have a place to clear a little bit more. But there you go. Turbo connected for the first time to the intercooler. There, I just need to clear a little bit more the side here, but otherwise we're doing pretty great. Catches a wild hog, damn. All right, go to sleep now, mister. I'll post a couple of photos of latte and it's latte, it's lat, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Is it latte like the coffee pretty much, but with an H? Or late or lat, not sure. Nice, yeah, I want to see that, that's gonna be cool. All right, so that's connected. That's pretty damn awesome, honestly. First time doing intercooler piping, obviously. It's the first time, never did that before in my life. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little pencil. We're gonna be marking where we need to open up the space, but we're gonna go welding and open that space up once we are back with the piping welded. So basically, if I could just open that up a little bit more there, that will work. Oh, I think I cut the, shit. Might have to do a little piece at the bottom there, because I think I cut the spot where I was bolting the radiator at the bottom here. Doesn't really matter if I have only 3 bolts, it will still work pretty well, but yeah, not the ideal, I guess. There you go. Just realized that. Whoa. But yo, this is looking sick. Let me do that and that. Look at this tiny piece of pipe. Now, basically the clamps are going to hold it down really well, so it's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna be all gravy with that. I think I could push that one a little bit further down because the clamp is going right on top here. So right there, that should be it. We shouldn't change the radius too much. We have plenty of clamping action happening there. Maybe a little bit too close to the side there, but hey, we're gonna deal with that. Gonna have space for that light to go through. Yep, definitely happy with that one. So once this is welded and connected, we're going on to that, and I think that's achievable for tonight. And yeah, let's take a look at one more thing also. I received some parts today, parts I ordered while playing with Hawk 2 nights ago when our raid were pretty damn shitty. So that's the only thing, the only great part that came out of those raids. That, and I mean spending a good moment with her because it's always fun chatting with her. But otherwise, look at this. We have a 90 degrees bend that's gonna go right freaking there. So instead of creating it, we're gonna be able to work with it here and do our piping going on top there and the piping going at the front here. So we're gonna be opening up the end there, and we're gonna make our piping happening here and wastegate being on top there. So that's pretty sick going in that, fitting the engine with boosted air, which is amazing. So yeah, we're gonna be working with that. Honestly, not gonna lie, quite a good thickness also on those things, quite heavy compared to the other one I had for some 304 stainless steel. Really happy with that, should be pretty interesting. Night raid's best raid? Yeah. Friday night especially. But last night was something. Last night, damn, we had a blast with Blue and Chef. It was crazy cool. We were just bullying the raiders and the players on labs. All right, there we go. I could paint those brackets at least. We'll see. Since they are bare metal, I might just take the moment to spray a bit of black paint on it over the weekend, something like that. But yeah, for now, let's keep moving. So we're taking that out, bringing that to the bench, and from there, we're gonna be welding them entirely, and after that, we're gonna move on to letting them cool down. In the meantime, we're gonna be opening up that, so we probably going to remove that. Gonna be opening up also this side already, just to prepare ourselves there, since we're gonna be doing pretty much the same job on both sides. And from there, we're gonna go on and start working on that. Once it's cooled down, we're gonna plumb everything just to make sure we're still pretty much in the good place, and then work on this side. So we have another 90 degrees silicon elbow to do, and it's gonna be one piece of pipe going to the engine, so it should be pretty achievable. We have also to trim the radiator, so it should be pretty good. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's remove this piece of wonderful thing. The thing here that makes power. Well, carry the power. It's the transportation to the engine. So how do you remove that now is the question. I have no clue. I just built that. I'm gonna assume compressing that a little bit. Ow, that was my fingers. That's way too epic. That's W. Oh, I added the Stank Rat Tengia, by the way. That's also W. Want me to do a test? Nasty Girl is like crazy good. I want to see it on Friday night. Let me show it to you. Oh, and I found one also, Hog, that I think you're gonna love. I just need to find it back in the crazy long list that I have. See you soon, Only Cow. See you soon. Have a nice way home. I think you're not living too far. Hey, we already achieved level 4 in Tengia. I don't know exactly what it means. I just know you're affiliate at level 17. So that's pretty cool. All right. Look at this. You ready, guys? I'm gonna test the thing. Could take up to 30 seconds to appear. Oh, no. It's so good. There's that. There is also that one. That is pretty cool if you are in the Stank Rat lore. It's so good. And let me try to find the one I saw, Hog, that I was like, yo, she's gonna love that. I have no clue for where it is. What is that one?
I can't help it. I'm just so good looking.
Okay. I think it was close to the bottom. Let me check. I just need to find it. Okay, there you go. That was one that was so cute, and I was like, yup. That one is for Hog, but I just don't remember what it is. Oh man, can I find it? Oh no, I don't know what it is anymore. Where is it? Welp. Sorry, Hawk. Teasing without delivering. There's that one that was freaking funny. Crushing reality. I love that. Cannot find it. I'm so wee. Damn, I look at a bunch. Because I deactivated some boring one. Okay, well, can't find it. There you go. That was the one I had to show you. All right, that's removed. That's there. Let's open that up. Let's weld. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Oh no, that part's not lube for sure. Lube part, easy to remove. Unlube part, not easy to remove. Boop. There you go, turbo side. Let's throw that on top there. Then that side here. Oh man, I picked one of the worst nights to be ready to weld that. At least it's just 2 loop. It's not like crazy pie cuts, numbers and stuff to do, so it should be pretty achievable tonight without getting too sweaty. Man, I'm telling you what, one thing, the lips with it, those lips here, they are holding them freaking well. That's just nuts. Ugh. And I need to take care because it's just stacked, so you don't want to damage anything. So there's that. That I have to also consider. There you go. Oh man. Whew. That was a rough one. Intercooler side. There you go. So that we're gonna move on. Front cam. Here we go. I'm gonna bring that here. So as we discovered, welding with floor ramp helps not destroying our setup, our cam, so that's cool. We're gonna be doing that. Gonna put the compressed lube can away because that could go boom. We don't want that. And we're gonna start welding. So I'm gonna try to do some good passes, but flip the thing around a couple of times just to spread the heat as much as I can. Even though I don't think this one's gonna be the one that it will matter the most, but still we're gonna take care of that. And yeah, hoping for not getting some bad welds in there. No big hole happening. That will be great because that will mean we can just go ahead and have nice welds and get everything working together and looking nice in the car. All right. Dual side. It won't hear. Oh, if it did hear it, damn. You saw me impressed there. Because I was sure the sound will be too loud for it to understand whatever I was about to say. So that, our tungsten's looking great. That here, 1920 amp, sounds perfect to me. And there, and we're gonna start, I think, right at the bottom here. Move on. Now I'm gonna clamp that on the thing itself just to make sure the ground is not searching itself anywhere. We're gonna go from there. All right, wish me luck or skills. Any of them, I'm taking them. So we're gonna go and try to weld. Let's leave a little gap because otherwise I can breathe. And Go. Fuck. Was going well until I touched with the tungsten. Maybe I'm missing a few amp. Let's be honest, I think I'm missing just a few amp. It's not melting quick enough to my taste. I'm really having difficulties to bring it from one side to the other. So I'm just gonna turn it on by maybe a couple of amps, and by that I mean like maybe 3 amps more, just to give me a chance. Let's sharpen that. Shouldn't be long because I haven't messed it up too much. Loud noise. Loud noise. That one, it doesn't get it. All right, there we go, ready to start that again. So at least it wasn't too much drama there. 23, let's try that. So 25 seems to be a little bit high, so we're gonna go at 23 and hope for the best. Also, we shouldn't have any places that are hard to reach, which is pretty cool too. Up, up, that. We got this. Just need to find a spot where it is a bit more stable, I will say. There you go. Yo, that one was decent. That pass there was really decent. Gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna move on to the other side. So I'm just gonna flip it 180 degrees. We're gonna start working on this side here. hopefully able to make something good right there. And so we're gonna move around like that, doing small steps at a time. Did I broke the cam? Let's go. Feel like I'm doing a bit of undercutting, but it's not bad. It's looking quite, okay, bye. It's looking quite smooth. That's definitely not looking bad. Woo! Welcome everybody joining. Hope you're having a great evening so far. On my side, I'm trying to do some welding. So it's going not too bad. Let's be fair, it's really not going bad, and we love it. Don't know who that was, but it is making the welding session even better. So GG. No shots. That's probably hard. No, someone said he probably had enough. But who could it be? I need to sharpen my tungsten I just touched. Let's go! It's Hawk! What's up? Let's freaking go! Oh no, already? And I know exactly what the sound will be because you told me today, because you find the most perfect sound. Basically telling every boys in here to go fuck himself and go in the garage, repair the car. I love that so much. Is it going to be that one? Oh hell yeah, I knew it. Let's go, congrats! That's amazing, you wonderful legend. No one can challenge you on the amount of sound you have in here, and that's crazy. It barely touched, just enough to make it not weld properly, but it was good. Let's go! Can't wait to add that. Try to remind it to me during the day tomorrow. I will try to remind it myself too, obviously. But yeah, if you see, because you know how sometimes I have difficulties to make that happen quickly. Your lure game is really strong, unmatched, actually. All right, let's go over there or here. I think, by the way, guys, that we are almost on our best welding so far, being the ones that are going to show a little bit more than the others in the car. That's cool. That's definitely cool. That's a good plus. All right, let's go in between those two tack welds. Fuck. Might touched again. You might be okay. No, it's contaminated. Shit, I was doing so good. Yeah, there's a point in the angle there. I cannot think of a keyword. Oh no. Hopefully it's gonna be sandwich. That will be good. I think there's multiple one you could use in that for that specific sound. Gamer Girl, oh my god, I love it. I love it even better. All right, there we go. Are you a girl? Are you a gamer girl? Oh, that's excellent. I love that. Someone's at the door? What's up, Bumpy? How you doing, sir? Hope you're doing fantastic.
My what?
Oh, he's back.
My
Jeff is out of
titties?
his raid, I guess.
And his name is Nancy. Put yourself out.
Hey, Skunk! What's up, Skunk? How you doing, sir? Wait for it, trying to complete that weld properly. Fuck! Why do I keep touching? Shit! Need to go back again. Alright, stop laughing at me, please, sir. Hey, Jeff, I think I figured out a little bit more how to weld stainless. I was running too much amp.
Did you know
burning my
with
weld.
Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month? Any primers?
I want to see an infrared one. Still not perfect. Still not perfect, but definitely looking better than a lot of the ones I've done before. So yep, seems pretty good. Being the intake, it's really cool because that's what I want to see. I want to see some good welding action on the intake because it's gonna be visible in the car. Oh, getting better and better. Oh, for real? Nice. That's crazy. I think you already told me once. Someone said drink. I'm gonna drink for you, Lumpy. I have a big shiny bottle of water here. Look how cool it is. Front cam. Front cam. This time we broke the butt. Well, you're just gonna see it that way. Woo, shiny! That's cool, Lump. So make sure to never show my welding to your brother, because he might do a heart attack or something, you know. Just making sure. Oh, come on, probably not. Oh, but didn't you say he was in school? He doesn't have a lot of experience yet, right? And always depend also which type of welding he's doing. But yeah, I'm trying to do really cool welds for that one because like I said, those ones are gonna show up because they are right at the front. Not really that part, but the back one. I didn't think about the fact your garage doesn't have AC until I read your title. Hey, it's like it's actually keeping the fresh air way better than you will expect it, because like the concrete floor and everything, it's keeping the humidity but the fresh air in the garage more than outside. So basically I will say today there's probably a 7 or 6 degrees difference between outside and inside, but it is still hot and I'm freaking welding. What's up, Kev? How you doing? I can't wait for this weekend. I'm hyped for the race. No school, been doing it for 10, 20 years till fab. Oh, I thought it was in school. Damn. I must mix that up with someone else. Still fabrication. That's sick, honestly. But yeah, I don't think they look better than his. Even if I've never seen his, I wouldn't say I'm supposed to be better than someone with 10 to 20 years of experience. Knock yourself out. Oh, that was wrong. My material was not stable enough to keep going. There we go. Yeah, boy. Whew, that one is smooth like butter. Let's just finish that pass there up to the tack weld and we're gonna be good to keep going. It's cold and rainy here, Texas. What? I didn't use the AC in the garage today either, so you are not alone. I don't have AC at all, and I don't have AC for my house either, so it's quite infernal in there. Well, the basement's not bad, and our computers and everything is in the basement. With the free for all section, not sure it will help. Was that probably more hot here than there, Michigan? Yeah. Well, hot for Michigan to record days this week so far. Damn. I think I would prefer your heat toe lump. Yeah, I think with Texas, it's a bit like Micah, where it can be hot, but it's dry. So smack dab in the heart of Texas, Cal, just south of Austin. But like, yeah, I think it's more dry on in Texas and really full of humidity around us. Dry heat, yeah, definitely. Because like basically 30 degrees, so like 85, I guess, 85 Fahrenheit, full of humidity, your cloth are starting to stick, while at 35, so like 95 Fahrenheit, like dry, at least you're not sweating as much, like it's not as crazy. All right, let's complete that little section there. There you go. Yo, that pass is gorgeous. Seems a bit burnt in color, but smooth. Let me focus that. Come on. Come on. I can't hold it for long like that. All right, fuck you too, Cam. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm fully extended. Wait there. Oh, there. There you go. Fully extended, moist. Moist. We need a moist right now. Yeah, way more control on my heat than I used to have. That's cool.
Moist.
Moist. Thank you. Expecting that, and I'm not sad because I got it. Hell yeah, brother. There you go. All right, let's try to weld that section there now. I'm gonna start there and move on. Your eats? Your eats? Come on. All right, not bad. Not the greatest one, but really not bad. Well, let's try to maybe connect those two sides here. So if I'm starting like, gonna go like that and replace it when I'm gonna be way through. All right, let's spin that a little bit and complete this side right there. There, we just joined that here, almost halfway through there. We have more than half done. Good, good, good. Let's complete the top section there, because we just have a centimeter to do. Up. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be time to sharpen our tungsten because I had a slight contact there. Yep. Just a tiny, quick sharpen on it and we should be good to send it. It's going really well. I'm happy. It's long. I see that it is longer with less amp, but the result is way better. That's all it needed. Whew. Oh, are you playing tonight, Lump? Are you playing some Tarkia in PvE or something like that tonight? Last night we played with Blue and Chef. We did some labs and we killed so many raiders and even a lot of PMC, I would say. Like not a lot, like 20 of them, but we had honestly, I think a solid 8 to 10 PMC killed through the night, I would say. Maybe I'm exaggerating a touch, Huck, I'm not sure. I don't know, I think, honestly, no. I think it's pretty much that. It was crazy. Why are you flashing? The gap is so minimal here. It's welding so great. Woo-hoo-hoo. That one is even better. Yo, I think that's maybe one of our best so far. Up. If I can show it to you, because I'm stuck in my chair. That's dangerous. Which one it was there? Come on. You got this little cam. There you go. Not bad at all, and we're really not doing a lot of sugar inside, so I'm not too worried with particles going inside our engine, which is a huge plus, I would say. Gonna go like that, like this. Time for a new filler rod. Oh my god. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Let me grab a new filler rod. We're gonna keep sending it. Really hoping we're gonna get close to, hope the mic's not too muffled there, but I really hope we're gonna get close to starting the fabrication on the, well, no, I know we won't get there actually. I hope we're gonna have time to start working on the intake tonight. That will be the best, because then I have tomorrow, and after that it's going to Sunday. And on Sunday, if we can just work on the intake pipe, that will be crazy. What time is it already? Just barely getting close to 8, so yeah, I think there's a chance that tonight we get the intake removed, and tomorrow we mainly work on that, and maybe start installing the pipe. Intake pipe on the other side should be a bit more straightforward, because we won't have any pie cut. It's a 90-degree bend only, so that should be pretty cool. So let's do that here, there, and that should work pretty well. Let's go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Almost there. I just need to flip it to close the gap because I have no access. I'm gonna just keep the small one in case. There we go. Woo. Let's go. That looks pretty good. Almost closed on that side. We're gonna go on top there. Let's flip it from one side to the other. And there we go. Whew. It's hot in here. Telling you that. I don't think it touched enough to contaminate. I touched. Was going pretty well before that. But I don't think I contaminated too much my tungsten. Nope, because it didn't went into a puddle, it just touched and grounded. Can I please, sir, put a decent there? I think again I'm gonna go with the small one just for the precision because I'm bad with the what the fuck. Alright, that one was bad. Yep. No, the tungsten's gonna need some rework. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and sharpen it because I just fucked it up, and so it won't weld at all probably. But we are doing great. It's a long process, honestly. TIG welding is a long process. I love it, and at the same time it's time consuming, so I kind of hate it. Let's be fair. I will 100% love it if I had a lot of time in front of me to do so. But right now I don't have, like, I'm trying to finish the car really bad because I want to hear that engine run after so long sitting in here. And so because of that, it's getting a little bit on my nerves the time we are spending on that, but at the same time you look at the result and it's just wonderful, so it's worth. All right, let's complete that little section here. There you go, easy. That was a funny sound. Get ready. That. All right. Whew, it's hot. Thank you everybody for being here tonight, by the way. Third night of the week we are streaming and there's still people in here. That's good. Wait. Hey, we completed one loop with that. I didn't even realize. And it's actually not too bad. And we're missing only one section on this side here. Let's go. We got this. But yeah, thank you people, appreciate you so much. Can I figure out that we could have a bit more control? Fuck! I touched 0.1 second after it grounded and destroyed the end there again. So hard to stay stable. a chance I'm not getting paid on an hourly rate job there, because I wouldn't hire myself spending more time on the sharpener, which is just like the belt grinder, let's be honest, than like actually welding. It's part of the game when you're a noob. All right, let's go again. Maybe it was just the placement of that. Up. Up. I want to believe. There we go. Knock yourself out. Oh, des croissants. Is des croissants. Yo, we are getting not bad at all at this game. Let's go! Completed product. Definitely the best. Let me turn up the welder because I'm tired of hearing it. Oh yeah, we're not using just as much gas as we used to. Everything's working great. Not really consistent, like we can see a lot of change of pace. But other than that, pretty decent. There we go. And inside, not too much sugary action. Let's go! So we're gonna leave that for a little cooling moment there, and we're gonna move on. I'm happy with that one. Honestly, I'm really happy. Still look a tiny bit burnt, but really not that bad. And I think we are up for something quite solid there. So that. And now what's up? We're gonna be opening up a little bit this side over there. So let's remove the intercooler. We're gonna open up both sides just to make sure we're all good. Hopla. Whew, it's hot in here. Let me remove some layers. Wink, wink. Don't get too excited, Lumpy. Oh. Whew. Oh man, the shower's gonna be good later. Damn, it's gonna be good and it's gonna be cold. I'm telling you that. Scam. Not a scam, not the greatest, but a funny one. There you go, there you go. There you go. Intercooler out. Flex. Flexing what? No one's flexing anything here, I think. All right. That. Let's open up the side here like we saw we needed to do. And then after that, we're gonna move on to opening up that side too. For that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab the buffer right away. Not even caring at all. So how's your view? Okay, it's not too bad. Let's go. Yeah, let's go! And Mr. Pound opening up the gold, the new gold for the biddies, because we achieved the 1,000 biddies yesterday. So let's see where we can go with the biddies. So new goal started, let's go! Thank you for the biddies, Mr. Pound, with a little Pedro Pe. I added also some stank rat and stuff like that if you want to check it out. There's so many honestly there. Like someone could be spending a full night just playing different one and he wouldn't go through. That's crazy. Loud noise. Loud noise. Oh, I think we destroyed the bot while welding when the ground didn't work. Let me reset it. Let me check if the voice control's still working. Hello. Nope. I don't have any new logs, so let's reset it. Pedro Pe. Oh shit! Only cow, just saw what you posted there. Let's go! Yeah, I've already seen that. It's crazy. That's working so great. Nice. Just go watch in the Discord. You like Orange, the picture I put? What was that? Oh, there was something with it? Wait, I need to see it. Oh my god, the cat one, man. Let's go. Thanks for the pretties, Mr. Pound. Enjoy the Tangia. It makes me laugh so much. Honestly, it's crazy because like I just feel like that kind of dank things with like some random sound and like images and GIF and stuff on overlays, it works so good to make content. And like even in the garage, it just makes a good, stupid, like fun little thing while it's supposed to be like kind of serious. And I'm just like, nope, let's laugh with some cats on the screen and like 9mm and like people having their sound, and let's like create a big shit show, and I love it. All right, let's cut something because there still need to be a serious part where I'm actually the guy working in here, right? loud noise. I got a couple of things to finish for the night. I'll catch you tomorrow. Sounds good, Orange. Have a good night. Have a good evening, and see you tomorrow for sure, baby. And enjoy your evening. As always, thank you for being here, present, and chatting. Appreciate you, man, a lot. So enjoy your night. Have fun. Let's go. Let me try to remove a piece of metal. Whoop. There you go. Hopla, we're gonna smooth that. And in here, I think it's gonna be a 50-50. I'm gonna use a technique that we used last night, which is folding the metal tab on the other side, so that way it should help getting a bit more strength, or at least preserve it actually. So I just cut a little bit in there, so I'm gonna grab the edge there, and yeah, let's just fold it inside just like so. As long as it is still clearing for the radiator, we're good, so we should not do too bad with that. There we go. Folding that like there's no tomorrow. Preserve some strength. In the structure there. I mean, it's the thing holding the radiator somehow, so you know, kind of important for it to be quite strong and independent. Gonna be pretty good there. Here we go. There. Boom. So that's opened up a little bit. We're gonna smooth that out. Let's go. Loud noise. All right, we should get something pretty decent with that. We were just really close there, so it's just gonna give us what we were missing to get that done. Other side, just open it up a little bit. We'll see if we need to open it up more, but I think if I remember correctly, it's gonna be a piece of metal that's gonna go in there through that. So with what I just did, hey, that has cooled down enough for me to hold it. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of place in that. So it should be pretty decent too. So let's mount again one more time the intercooler, and from there we're gonna move on and connecting that for what I hope will be one of the last time on this side. I'm really happy with the welds and everything. Really look decent. Really look not bad at all. Not too sugary inside. Shouldn't be putting any big particle in my engine. Might have to brush it a little bit just to make sure. That's gonna be just before the first start, where we're gonna go through a bunch of stuff. I should make a to-do list, but yeah. So basically here's our little charger pipe for the intercooler. Well, like the hot side of the intercooler. So I'm gonna push you back there. I'm gonna mount the intercooler before that. Then we're gonna assemble that and make sure everything works great. Let's go. The night is really going well so far, not gonna lie. Really happy. Up. Pedro, 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 Pe. That. Let's reinstall this. If I didn't have to start working for sure around, I won't say mid-June, but I think right now we will be really pretty much up there ready to start the car if I was still full-time streaming. But reality is different, and so now I'm pushing strong at night to try to get that done. Pretty good. Was maybe a little bit excessive there. There. Let's go. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna push you up there again, just because I think it's one of the best places to see the action happening of me connecting that. Gonna close my bottle of gas because I don't think we're gonna be welding again tonight. Front cam. So what I'm gonna do is grab a little more of this sweet lube. And what we're gonna do is take the red one, that is the turbo side, gonna connect it to where it's supposed to be connected. I'm already starting to know them by heart. Longest piece on the red tube is going towards turbo and is a little bit dirty and filthy inside. Oh well. And so yeah, so that part here, basically we have the smaller chunk going to the turbo and the longest chunk going in that. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of lube just to help our work here. So we're gonna throw that through just like so. So this is pointing this way, and here we are basically having again the longest part toward the piping, and then the smallest part toward the component, which is the intercooler in that case. So just gonna do that. Gonna push that through here. up, like so, and twist it 90 degrees towards the outside. And this is our piece of intake pipe. Now, dual side. If we go in here, I'm supposed to be able to throw that, but I'm gonna put a bit of lube on both connection there too, just because it's gonna make it easier to push it up the turbo and on the intercooler. Like so. I should be able to throw it through that. And this is the proof of a good design of the fabrication part here, because basically if I was not able to find a place to throw it in one piece in there, that means we will have a lot of difficulty to get that in place. While now, look at this and look at that. Up. If I'm going a little bit too far there, I should be able to bring that up here. If I can just clear that. There we go. Now, if I'm bringing that out a little bit more, there we go. Up. And there you go. So here the elbow is really doing a great work. I can play with it a little bit to twist it where I need it to be. Like so. Like so, and there you go. So now, technically, if I'm using those clamps, I should be able to go ahead and clamp everything that I need. I'm also going to push that here to prove the concept that this is also able to connect. Now I should be able to push that on top. Just let me grab back the 10 mil nut I throw on the ground. Basically here, we should be able to go somewhere there. Do that, this and this. Like so. Let me grab my small impact in first speed because we don't want to put too much strength on it. There we go. Nope, I will switch it from the other to the other side just because I think if I'm putting that this way, it's gonna be in the way of the radiator. Space is quite limited over there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that instead. And our piping is stopping there. So we're gonna make sure to leave plenty of clamping, of course. Hop. Oi. There we go. So these two sides, ow, that hurt. These two sides are now connected together. Now we need two more clamps on the outside and we should be rocking that thing. So there we go. Here, let me grab two more clamps because I bought a bunch of those. because this is always useful. Let's go. I'm gonna start with the one at the bottom there. I'll start with the one that is the hardest to get access to. Yeah, I'm happy because the silicone joint has a lot of clamping action possible there. There we go. Oh, I already had another one here. Well, can throw that one back in the box just so I'm not searching for them. Whew, it's hot. There we go. And this one is the one that has, it is a bit more flush to the side, but it is still working great. And so there we go. And if I want to make sure I'm clearing the hood, let me try to push it as far back as possible. There we go. Officially connected. Let's go, baby. Progression. The goal of the night is achieved, which was to get that turbo connected into the intercooler. I'm super happy with that, not gonna lie. Let's go. Plural. What are those repeating sound tonight? What the heck? That sounded like a tinge at that one, not gonna lie. First, let's take a little cheeky picture of that. Woo! All right, time to clean up that bench real good, because the next step, guys, is taking the intake manifold out. So we're taking that big black part on top here out of that, and we are starting to prep it for tomorrow. That means we are basically, I should have plugged that, I think. We're gonna start working on sensors, we're gonna start working on dusting it, injectors. We're gonna start planning also, like we're gonna put the fuel gauge on the pressure regulator at the back there. So yeah, quite a bunch of things happening. Then we're gonna bolt it in place with gasket and everything one more time. Not the last time, because I'm thinking about removing it at least one more time when we're gonna be increasing the size of the hole at the back there. I don't think you see it. It's right at the bottom there. Maybe you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. So that hole, we need to increase it just because our main loom for the computer is gonna go through that. So yeah, just need to take a look at it and bring that underneath the intake manifold. But otherwise, it's gonna be close to the last time we're putting that part, that one here on top of the engine. So let's remove it. Let's start preparing that. And then after that, yeah, we're gonna be working our way around that. So fuel injector, stuff like that, we're gonna start putting all that together and make sure we are pretty much ready to wire that up. So it should be pretty interesting. And what else? Yeah, that's gonna be that. And if we can start good tonight, that means tomorrow we finish it, install it, and once this is installed in its final position, because we have like a bracket to put behind here for the throttle body, for the throttle cable and stuff like that. So all those small things we need to do needs to be addressed now, because they all change, like they offset that a little bit and stuff like that. And we're gonna be looking at this quite a lot to make that last pipe here, which is basically 2 piece of straight pipe and a 90-degree bend that we received today, and then we need to put the blow-up valve. So it is again 2 pass of welding, 2 bead roll, 2 pass of welding, plus a third pass of welding on top when we're gonna be adding the actual blow-up valve. So yeah, let's do this. So first of all, cleanup of the table, front cam. So here, I'm gonna take time to remove my actual batteries and all. They've been on there for like a week and a half to 2 weeks now. So I'm gonna make sure I'm charging all of them as we're here, because we might use a bunch in the next few days. That. All right. That's already a good start. Now I'm gonna start also putting back some tools in their spot. Oh my God, I can't believe we finally got that piece of pipe done. So good. That filler rod can go back on the side here because we're gonna need that tomorrow technically. I say technically because we never know. Something could go not as planned. I won't say wrong, because I don't think it will be something going wrong more than something taking way much more. Oh no, my battery charger just undid itself from the actual wall. So I need to take a look at this. Fire. There we go. There we go. Easy. Easy GG. So yeah, overall, everything's going well. That's the main thing I had to say. So except if something's taking longer than expected, we should be moving pretty much straightforward from now on. My main goal is Monday we start putting the ECU in place. That will be freaking fantastic, because if I'm doing that on Monday and then Tuesday I cannot stream because I have a go-kart race, but if Wednesday, Thursday I'm doing again some evening stream like I'm doing now, I really do believe that we have a chance. I don't think we have a chance to, nah, I won't say. I'm tempted to say there's no chance we started by the end of June, because it's like in 10 days. But at the same time, honestly, if it's moving forward, nothing's really impossible. I think we're gonna be close to it, and we're gonna be waiting on some stuff, last minute stuff. Because like basically we need to do that pipe, finish installing that, installing the ECU. After that, it's some small fabrication stuff, like the oil cooler lines. This is pretty much one night, one evening of work, and it's done. Because it's like 4 pieces of hose and a module to install, but like on the engine everything's ready, and the oil cooler is already in place, like we have made the bracket and everything. So there's that should be pretty straightforward. Then it's turbo oil feed, turbo oil return. So again, that return line is the same thing as the oil cooler. So I will say this is gonna get done all together. So 5 pieces of 10 AN hose, and yeah, nothing's impossible. Yeah, I mean, nothing's impossible, but if I'm realistic, I'm feeling like I'm gonna come to a point where I'm gonna be, okay, what do I need next? And it's gonna be like oil stuff that I need probably to order online. I will try to find a place in town selling the good type of oil and everything, but like, have to keep in mind, I'm not putting some cheap stuff in that car, that's for sure. So might not find what I need around. I'm saying that, but I actually found out that my Canadian Tire close to my house, which is basically I don't know what they are, Harbor Freight, I think, in the US. They have the type of oil I want to run in the Datsun. So the VR1 Valvoline, VR1 High Zinc 20W50, they have that, but only in a pint, like in a pint, not in a gallon. So there's that, but hey, even if I need to buy 6 or 7 pint, like it's gonna be $100 something per change of oil. That car won't be cheap to maintain, and I know it. But like, yeah, so there's that. So engine oil, pretty sure we're gonna find something. Transmission fluid, I'm guessing Castrol Edge Dextran 3, which is what they recommend with it. The Dextran 3, but I will see online if there's a specific brand they recommend. If not, probably gonna be Castrol, because I just trust those products. Then after that, differential oil, we have it here. So that's that. Brake fluid, DOT4 for sure. I may have some leftovers from a friend, so we'll see. I will see with him if I can use that. It's some racing brake oil. Needs to be changed every year though, but like to start this year, that could do the job pretty well. So yeah, start the car with that and everything. Then what else do we need? Radiator fluid, like coolant stuff, no big deal, and I even have an additive to help cooling it down. Oh, we're gonna need to also mount that. You should use cheap conventional oil, is usually what I've seen then change right after first heat cycle. Yeah, I've heard that too. So cheap conventional one, basically made with, yeah. I know what you mean, and I remember like reading something similar in the book we used to rebuild the engine. So yeah, I think you're right. So, and that's where I'm getting a bit freaked out. There's a possibility of starting the engine without the radiator, stuff like that, just to see if it's running and turn it down right away, as long as you see oil pressure and stuff like that. But part of me wants to start it and let it reach operational temperature, so that you have a first heat cycle, shut it off, flush the oil, so that you are removing most of the assembly lube you had in there, and then put the synthetic oil in there and go for the first 1,000 kilometers on it for the first breakdown. But yeah, this is again something hard to tell. Like, it's the first time doing something like that, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, I remember seeing that, and that's where I'm gonna have to take a look. I also need to get access to a plug right on the corner. Okay, yeah, it's right there. I need access to a plug here. I have access to it, so that's good, because we're gonna be priming the oil through the engine first shot before cranking. So there's already oil in the oil gallery. The pump won't need to fill everything, and we're gonna fill the oil filter too. Being upside down, it's gonna be easy. It's feeling like a bowl, and you just screw that in there. So we're gonna make sure, we might even, the way we mounted the oil cooler, we might even fill the oil cooler with oil right at the start, so that we don't have to worry about it. I don't think it's gonna open up on the first start, so there's that. And we might be able to just loop, we could do that. We could actually try to just loop the module and not go to the oil cooler on first start, just to help prevent any malfunction and like low oil pressure situation. But again, yeah, hard to tell, really hard to tell. It's gonna be a bit of a leap of faith, that. All right, do I have anything laying underneath? Because I think we're gonna put the car back on its wheel. It's been a long time we haven't done that. But yeah, again, Only Cow, if you have any tip for that, like, do not hesitate to share, just like you did there, because this is worth, like, this is gold. Getting some knowledge from people who are actually working as a mechanic and not being like a fake like I am. Well, that helped. That. And that. Our muffler. Because yeah, I want to start it, then we're gonna finish the exhaust line, put the gauges, I guess, and stuff like that. We still need to put the O2 sensor and stuff, so yeah, we still have a bunch of work to do. But like, it's definitely something that won't last forever. The biggest part of the build is way behind us now, and that's freaking cool. Tweaking will take a long time. Finishing a bunch of small details will take a long time. Oh, it's been a while. The pump unprimed itself, I think. Let's just put that up here because this is a little bit in the way. All right, nothing underneath the legs, nope, nope. Nothing underneath the car, just a V-bend that won't be in the way. Let's send it at the bottom. Let's see how it looks. Gosh, that car is low. It's such a small car. It's such a small car. It's been standing up for so long, I forgot how small that car is. Dual side. Dual side. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Wait, in fact, let me do one thing. Side cam. You want to know how small that car is? Like, just stand up, okay, guys? Like, I know you're all on your chairs right now and everything. Stand up and just look like this is my belt for my jeans, and it is above the hood. That was not a personal attack, chill out. All right, if it was hot, like look at your shoulder hawk. No, I'm kidding, but look how small that is. I'm on my knees and like I still have my head above it. That's such a big engine laying so low. It's so good. That thing's gonna rip, baby. Honestly, it makes me feel like when I'm working on a Miata on some point. It's like bigger than a Miata, of course, but like it really makes me feel like it. Like I'm just thinking when the hood's gonna be open and everything, people are gonna watch at it like that. Like they're not gonna be like, and trying to find what's up in there. So Miata and RX-7 are the same. For real, damn. Yeah, and that thing is not big. It's longer than a Miata, but I think it's pretty much the same width. So it just has a long hood. How many inches? What do you mean? Like how high is the hood? On this corner with no vent, it's quite crazy. We're looking at about 35, 36 inches, less than 36. Yeah, it's more 34, 35. 34, 35 inches tall up to the top of the fender. Look at our beautiful work. It's looking freaking insane. And from this angle here, look how wild that looks. No fender is looking quite good actually. Like imagine if you were painting all that shiny black and running on the track like this. That will be a freaking W. 62. Are you taller than the car? Oh, that's okay. You're small, but you're not that bad. Front cam. That will be you. See, not too bad. Not too bad at 62. You want to know? I have a friend who's 59 and a quarter. She's tall like that. He's so small I can put my head, and I'm not a tall guy. I'm not a tall guy, so she's under 5 feet. She's so kawaii. She's one of my best friends from high school, and yeah, it's always funny. Every time we're seeing each other, we're like giving us we're having a big hug, and like I'm just grabbing her like it was a child and bringing her in the air like that, and she's like, whoa, because she's like really far from the ground, and it's funny every single time. Yeah, her boyfriend, she's like less than 5 feet tall, and oh shit, 6'2", and yeah, I knew TFG was a giant, but yeah, like my friend is just under 5 feet, and her boyfriend is way taller than me. He's probably 6'1". It's fucking funny to see them together, because like he can be like that next to her. All right, so 6'2". Tonight is the night where I'm comparing my height to the one of my viewers. So I will be looking at you like this, sir, Onikao. Hello, sir, good evening. Have my respect, because you could fucking destroy my little person. And hey, man, TFG's a freaking giant. 6'4". I had a friend that was 6'4", but he was a basketball player that is like skinny as fuck. So he's like just as large as me, but being 6'4". That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I added the two. Like right freaking 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. That will be the top of the head of TFG. Good evening, sir. Hoi, mate. Hey. That will be me like, hey, hoi, mate. A bottle of water. Oh man, probably. How come you fit in a Miata? I have a friend that's 6 feet, and like, I mean, he fits, but with a helmet, it's like basically bumping on the soft roof. How come you fit in there? You have bucket seat in there, right? With low profile mounts, I'm guessing. That's probably the thing. No, the bucket seats are in the Micra. Maybe you have some also in the Miata, I don't remember. That's excellent. Side cam or a dual side. Yeah, my friend did the exact same thing. It's helping a lot on sitting lower and feeling better in those seats. Factory settings are not that great. They feel a bit too soft and not having enough restriction on this side, but the foamectomy worked great. All right, there we go. So we're gonna start working on removing that intake. I'm gonna disconnect the fuel system at the back there, and then we're gonna move on to actually getting the intake out. Oh, I'm not done with my cleanup here. Well, front cam. Okay, so you're almost on the frame of the seat. Yikes. I have a little bit of a problem. that. We're gonna put some towels on there and bring the intake there, so it should be pretty straightforward. People are probably making a face when you get out of a Miata in a parking lot. Like, I can just imagine you getting to the restaurant and like you're parking right in front of the window of the restaurant. So people are just like, oh, nice looking little car. And then they see you just unfold. And they're like, holy shit, how does it fit in there? And that's probably one of the highlight of their night. And I love the idea. I love the image I have in my head there. What time is it? I'm trying to keep an eye. Almost 9. What? Yeah, I think we won't get too far on that tonight. I was feeling my energy going low and I was like, holy shit, what's going on? And that explained this. I'm gonna try to undust the top. We're gonna dismount that and tomorrow we're gonna give it a good push. Up. Let's just remove a bit of the dust in there. That's more cleanup than I've ever done in the last 2 years on the BMW. Lol. In the engine bay, I'm talking. BMW will be more than due to go to a detailer and get detailed up properly. There we go. Let's remove that for now. Let's put that there. And I was looking for my AN wrenches, which are somewhere lost in the rainbow. I have no clue where I put them, so let me find them out. Put in here. Where did I throw those things? The AN stuff. My AN wrench. Had them around for a while and then forgot about them. Send them somewhere. No clue where. GG, well played. They're probably under the mess on the bench here. Let's be honest. It has to be. Someone just did a pull on the street in a residential place. He's a dumbass. Telling you that. Yo, where did I put that? I know. It's gonna be at the back of the Datsun. Do we bet? It's gonna be in the trunk. Sometimes my genius is not that impressive because they are not there. Fuck! I was thinking I was a 300 IQ meta plate right there. Seems like a nopers. Yep, I know. They are supposed to be bright, shiny, easy to find thing. But you know what? When you look at it, let me show you. What is cobbler? Because warm cherry, I thought you were talking about the color of the said plier, and I was quite impressed that you remember what they were. But no, warm cherry cobbler. Oh yeah, Yeah, this is one of my favorite dessert too. I was talking about lemon pie last night, and now I'm hungry. Thank you, Hawk. I was talking about lemon pie. That thing there, anything with that is good. Apple pie from my grandmother. Honestly, she had the best apple pie. I'm saying that at the past because it's been many years I haven't had one, but they were freaking good. Nice. I'm gonna take a look at this right after the stream. Well, I guess I'm gonna go slowly and try to remove that connection there for now with a normal wrench because I just can't find it, so fuck it. Fuck it! 21 mil, I think it was. Was it? Nope, bigger, 22. Dual side. All right, so I'm gonna remove the back section there. Yes. Just like so. Same thing here. Let's just undo those. So the fuel system's gonna stay in there. I know it's gonna be hard to adjust the actual fuel pressure. I know it. There we go, fuel system disconnected. Now we're gonna go ahead, grab our Allen key and remove the actual mount there. So I can just put that back in here for now. See, so far, Phil, I'm really happy with our setup because any big item I need to remove, I'm not looking at like 15, 20 minutes of this connecting a lot of things around it. It's pretty much, I want that part, I grab that part. And that's a sign of a good design, to be fair, that we just took the time with your help, chat, to basically think of it and make something that will be like nice to work on. Like I want my pipe here, I can just remove it. I want any coil, spark plug, everything, I can get it done. I'm curious to see the maintenance on the spark plug, how it's gonna be, because the downpipe hasn't been planned for that. But even there, I'm not too worried that we're gonna find out, so. All right, let's grab a wrench so we can go ahead and do that, which is a 300 IQ meta move that I've seen on the short. Legit. There you go. That thing's gonna be wild, honestly. That thing's gonna be wild. Nailed it. Oh, I'm sad. I discovered that I was wrong on one thing about that car. I won't be having the gear position sensor, I think. At least I can't find any information about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do boost per gear on that car. At least for now. Might be something for later on, so. I've seen project of Arduino stuff giving you the opportunity to make it happen, so there's that. There we go. And I think we're good to bring that out. So So let me move you back because you're gonna be a touch in my way. There. And oh no, I need to disconnect those. There are at the back there. Shit. I'm gonna disconnect them at the back because I don't want to scratch the front one without the proper plier for those. That's for sure. That's for sure. So let's go right here. Let's disconnect. Oh my god, they are bigger. Okay, no, it's that one here. No, I don't have the choice but to do the one at the front. Yikes. Slowly. I don't want to scratch. They are too beautiful for that. Come on, there we go. No scratchy. No scratchy. That one, same direction. There you go. Not too bad. Now, yeah, I should be able to take that out. No scratchy on those beautiful parts. There you go. Woo! So intakes, gonna get done, removing the tape, putting the gasket in place, getting all that done and ready to move on. Hopefully that's gonna stay sealed on the first start. I'm so afraid of all that. But hopefully everything's gonna work great. But yeah, there we go. And so we're gonna be good to start assembling a few parts on this. So we need to remove the throttle body here, put a bracket in there that's gonna be the holder for the cable to grab on that and flick that up. So all that's gonna need to get into there so we can make our final setup, and we're gonna use the fact that we are out of the car to install our injector and stuff like that, because injectors, I need to make sure they are the good one. Still, they're supposed to be, but yeah, there's like 2 or 3 types of injectors, so I went with the common knowledge I had, but the thing is, I grabbed the one that are quite tall, so we are set on the highest position there. But if I need anything different, I might be able to get a converter from one size to the other, but I will need to push even higher the fuel rails, which mean I need to do some brackets on like custom made, and that's not so cool. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna take a look at all that, but hey, that's gonna be for tomorrow. So tomorrow, this is what we're working on, at least first part of the stream, because as long as we're done with that, we can put that back in the car, and we're gonna start working on the actual pipes for the intercooler, which should be pretty straightforward. I think we will just not be done welding it, and that's gonna be pretty much it. So yeah, and we're gonna have a few things to install before putting that back in the car, and we should be good. Front cam. On this, guys, you know the drill. It's time for me to go away. Let's go! On this, guys, have a good evening. I love you all, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.